Here we are in podium position. Number 3.
Bronze medal.
Bronze
medal, which seems silly after having an entire platinum tier, but here we are.
No, it's Iron
Is this
Boots.
the controversial one, Sean? Is this the one?
I don't
Do
know.
you have any
I
hot
don't
takes
know
on this
anymore. We're just going to find out.
I don't think there is going to be one. I'm not sure what he
it
heard.
is. You'll see when we see it.
Okay.
Is this the Nehru position?
Yeah, Iron Boots. This is the Iron Boots medal.
Oh, there you
I've already
go.
thought of something
Clank.
Yeah, that's too.
By the way, Iron Boots, one of the most fun things about Twilight Princess.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah.
Walking on the ceiling was fun.
Yeah.
That was pretty fun.
You know? All right. Then we said something nice about Twilight Princess.
Double
Good job,
hook
everyone.
shot? Double hook shot's great.
Yeah, double hook shot.
Dragon fight
And
with
then,
the double hook shot?
and then there's the Dominion Rod, which is a fun dungeon, and then the worst item in the game outside of it.
Yeah.
We're not here to bury Twilight Princess. Twilight Princess is not in our top 3.
Twilight Princess buries itself. So
That's right. In the brown dirt that's everywhere in the game. This, there wasn't a huge separation here like there was going into the top 5, but still, each of these was clearly separated. Again, not a big jump, but it wasn't close. So it wasn't like, oh, well, if this had gone this way. All 3 of these were up here for a reason. This is one of our last 2 unanimous support ones. And I put in a very specific version for a very specific reason. Now, I just wanted to give Zelda 2 some love. But this, for me, is here and 3rd, although I'm not even the highest vote that this got, because of the version that's in Smash. Now, I talked earlier about not really using the other outside versions, but I still love the original. It was just the Smash one that made me stand up and take notice and pay more attention to this retroactively. But why is this good in, like, 1987?
In a terrible game, too.
Man,
like,
you had
Hey.
You had, I think, Castlevania 2, which was also not a good game, had one of the best tracks that they've ever done. So it was a weird time for sequel music.
It's funny you mentioned Castlevania. It's almost as if they use the same design philosophy.
Yeah, right? Anyways, the song is great. I'd say
slaps.
Smash Brothers is what really brought it to my attention.
Same.
It's the version that I love, but it just made me realize, like, oh, the song's awesome.
Yeah, and for a long time as a kid, because I played Smash Brothers Melee was like the first game I ever played. I remember going to the temple and fighting there exclusively because it was huge, and also this music, and then realizing later, oh, this is actually from one of the mainline Zelda games. That's cool. This version's fine, but the version in Smash is the one that I have like so many fond memories of.
Man,
I like this version, though. I do.
Yeah.
It is good. It's very impressive.
Yeah.
Like just the fact that.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
There
No,
are
you're good.
4 channels here. 4. Even that one part that we just got through about 20 seconds ago where it's like, but like 4 channels are doing basically melody, harmony, bass, and whatever the percussion is, which is just one sound. And yet they do all of this to fill the soundscape. And this isn't the only example of it. There's plenty of other stuff from the 8-bit era that does the same thing, but it's like you had to work so hard to convey a certain musical sound back then, and I just don't know that certain modern gamers are going to have that same appreciation.
I actually thought this was a Fire Emblem song for the longest time because I played exclusively like Roy and Marth in Smash Brothers in this level. So pleasantly surprised when it was Zelda.
I remember I played through Legend of Zelda 2 through on the Switch emulator recently, and thank God for rewinding and save states and stuff, because otherwise, screw that, I'm not playing through this. But I just remember playing through this thing like, holy crap, I am enjoying every time I get to a palace because I can just hear this as I go through. And even though I had to rewind it a few times, going back a few seconds in the song was just fine, because it's so much. It has no business being as good as it is in a game that really was difficult to get through. They made this game intentionally difficult to get through because they couldn't have the length of it. They just had you're going to die about 1,000 times. So hopefully you enjoy the music.
Nick's probably seen me play through this game like 20 times, though. So if there's a game that I could play through and possibly even speedrun, it's this game.
Wow. It's so hard.
I'll subscribe to that. Let's make it 21,
Yeah,
Doug.
do it on the channel. Duh.
Yes.
There we go. Okay.
I'd love to see that.
We have ways we could do that remotely and still give like commentary over it and stuff like that. We could do that. We could bring other folks in and help fill the void that has been created by Michaela going to like grad school and shit.
Sorry.
No, I would actually love that because that would be my way of playing through the game. I don't know if I have the patience anymore.
Right. Yeah, otherwise I don't
So-
think I would do it. So, hell yeah.
I'd join in on that in a heartbeat for sure.
If
Alright,
I
well-
can make fun of Dave while watching Doug play the game, that's like perfect for me.
And apparently kicking ass at it if you can speedrun it, because I can't
Yeah.
speedrun this. I die so many times. God, I
Just
fucking
in
love
there.
that music.
It's a lot of
so
pressure.
Fucking
Mhm.
much.
And what's nice is you're playing in safe state still, and if you die, it's like, okay, well, whatever.
Yeah, it helps.
Yeah.
I almost put the
Get it done.
I almost put the Smash one in, and I was like, no, I'm playing from the games.
So I gotta
was
set
very,
up my
very
capture
hyped if you
card.
played the one from
That's
the-
such a good version. Like, that was the one that inspired me to learn it on piano because I was like, this is so good.
I was when I put that number 2, I'm like, oh my god, everyone's gonna shit on me because no one's gonna know this.
Everybody
No one's
voted
gonna
for it.
know
I was
what
almost
I'm
there with
talking
you.
We all have
No,
this in the bag.
I had a number 2.
No, pretty much everybody's right there with you. That like the original version rocks. I mean, the Smash version just takes it to the next level.
Sean, where'd you have that one?
Yeah.
The lowest of anyone.
To low, yeah, but I still had it.
It was like 15th
Yeah.
though. It wasn't that low.
Yeah.
We all had it. I
11.
think we all had it top 15.